Hi there. Glad that you are here to learn about modeling strategies from Singapore Math. The model diagram is a very important tool in Singapore Math, and using the model diagram, students can solve many types of challenging problems with it. The model diagram is actually kind of like an algebra way of solving problems, but instead, algebra is more abstract, whereas in the Singapore Math model, we use a more pictorial method where we use boxes to represent unknown variables. So using the model diagram way, a student can understand algebra concepts more visually and concretely. So in this series of videos, we will show various methods of solving math problem using model diagrams. In this first video, we will use model diagrams to solve simple problems. So problem 1, John has 7 balls. Mark has 5 balls more than John. How many balls does Mark have? Okay, so in this case, we will use we'll start drawing boxes to represent the number of balls that John has. And in this case, John will have 7 balls. So we draw a box that has 7 balls. Okay. So this box represents that John has 7 balls. And for Mark, we know that he has 5 balls more than John, which is he has on top of these 7 balls, Mark has a further 5 balls more than John. So in this case, the number of balls that Mark has is 7 plus 5. 7 plus 5, which gives us 12. So this is, in a normal math problem, you might just directly take 7 plus 5 and to give you 12. But by using models, it will give students a more pictorial and concrete understanding towards using model diagrams. And these are the very important foundations to build upon, and later we will solve more difficult problems using these model diagrams. Now, let's go on to another problem. In this problem, John has 6 balls. Mark has 2 times as many balls as John. How many balls does Mark have? Okay, so to solve the problem, we will represent John having 6 balls with the box here. John has 6 balls, and Mark has twice as many balls as John. So he would have twice as many balls as John. So I should draw 2 boxes here. So in this case, it's 6 and 6. And 6 and 6, thus we have 6 plus 6, or 2 times 6 equals to 12. So Mark has 12 balls. Let's go on to problem 3. John has 6 balls. Mark has 3 times as many balls as John. How many balls does Mark have? And again, we represent John having 6 balls and Mark having 3 times as many balls as John. So 6, 6, and the last 6, 3 times. So 6, 6, and 6. So in this case, Mark will have 6 times 3 equals to 18 balls. So that's it. In this chapter, we have covered how to use model diagrams to solve simple problems. To find out more about Singapore Math models or other Singapore Math learning strategies, please subscribe to this channel, or you can also go to singaporemathtutor.org, and that is singaporemathtutor.org.